there's something that I truly believe that happens with males and females, and this is, we are valued in society very differently, and depending if you're male or female, you have to learn what those things are so that you can build them. For instance, with females, they are much valued for things that they are born with, whether it's their beauty, their innocence, and so on. As a guy, unfortunately, we have to build those things that society values in a man. So as you can see in the thumbnail, I'm going to be talking about why nice guys always finish last. So it's important for you to actually watch the whole video, so that you can learn and stop being a nice guy, because nice guys never get, good things out of life. They never get what they deserve, hence the saying, they always finish last. So watch until the end and make sure that you subscribe, because I'm going to be giving more of such content. So you have to understand that as a guy, the type of guy that's valued in society, by women, by everyone, is a guy who basically has the characteristics of a king. And in this video, I'm going to delve in what those characteristics are. So I want to actually compare or make an example to a lion. A lion is known as the king of the jungle. Why is the lion known as the king of the jungle? I'm going to be giving you characteristics of a lion that you need to have as a man in order to be considered as a king, and in order for you to stop being a loser if you are, and just to stop being a nice guy. It's very important for you to have these characteristics. The first one is, lions are very courageous. Lions are very, very brave. They're willing to stand for what they believe in. They're willing to stand for their pride, their cubs. You know what I'm saying? So it's important for you to actually understand that you need to be courageous, right? Nice guys are not courageous, okay? They just hide themselves in the corner, and they don't want to be seen. So if you want to stop being a nice guy, you need to develop courage. You need to understand that courage is very important for you, right? That's the first thing that you're gonna do on your way to stop being a nice guy. Take risks, okay? Whether it's starting a business, whether it's asking that lady out, but you need to be courageous. Whether it's confronting someone who's disrespecting you. I'm not saying go around starting fights, but you have to understand that you have to have courage as a king. Kings have courage, hence I'm talking about lions, the king of the jungle. And I'm using all these characteristics to make this example, to say lions are very courageous, hence they're the kings of the jungle. And another thing that makes nice guys not to be respected is that they're not strong, right? And by strong, I mean in all ways. You need to be mentally strong, you need to be emotionally strong, you need to be physically strong. And if I may touch on the matter of physicality, you need to understand that as a man, you need to firstly hit the gym. Okay, it's very important for you. I'll tell you why I'm saying that in a moment. You need to hit the gym, and you need to take up a combative sport, whether it's boxing, kickboxing, because what's going to happen when you take up these things, it's like it's going to affect you in the subconscious, and it's going to basically teach you to be more confident subconsciously without you even noticing, because you know that should the need arise, you are able to defend yourself and your loved ones. So therefore your work is going to be confident, and everything about you is going to scream confidence, because subconsciously you know that you are ready for any challenge that can come your way. And nice guys don't have this. Nice guys are not strong. Nice guys can't fight, if I may say that. You need to learn how to fight, because in the world that you're living in, you don't know when you might actually need to defend yourself for those around you, right? And nice guys cannot defend themselves. They cannot defend their pushovers. They cannot defend those that they love. So that's why I'm saying that you need to also be mentally strong. You need to increase your mental capacity. There's going to be situations in life that are going to challenge you, and they're going to test you mentally. and your partner that you're with is going to look unto you for mental strength, for encouragement. Okay, and how to increase your mental strength is to basically be courageous, as I said. And when you're courageous, sometimes you're going to fail. And what failure does, it strengthens you mentally, because in your head you're going to be like, okay, if I survive this, then I'm strong, and I'm going to survive whatever's going to come my way. So you need to develop strength in many areas of your life. And that's another thing that nice guys don't have. Because once you're strong, people can see it, and people are not going to take you for granted. And one thing I'm not saying is be mean to people and not be nice, okay? One thing about lions is that lions are very friendly and generous. Okay, you need to be that type of guy that is very friendly, is very generous, but people know not to mess with, right? A man who's not dangerous is not necessarily a real man, in my opinion, okay? But you also need to be kind, you need to be friendly, okay? You need to be friendly to especially the elderly, right? So when an elderly person is coming your way, move out of the way, smile to elderly people, okay? You need to be friendly to young kids or babies, right? That's one thing you must understand about a guy of value, a guy who's not a pushover. He knows when not to be nice, but he doesn't do it, too much to everyone. Okay, you need to know to who to be nice and when to be nice. But I'm not saying be rude, but there's some people that if you're too nice to them, they'll take advantage of that. So you need to understand and learn when and how to be nice in a measured way. So that's another thing about people or guys that are respected. And here's a very interesting thing about a lion. A lion is not necessarily the strongest or the fastest or the biggest, in the jungle. Obviously an elephant is bigger than a lion, and there's other animals that are faster than the lion. But let me actually tell you what makes the lion the king, because the lion has a strong mindset, okay? So you need to understand that nice guys don't have a strong mindset. If someone insults them, if someone does this, already they melt. They can't, tell themselves that I am this guy that I say I am. Okay, if they don't get a compliment from certain people, they can't take it. Okay, so you need to understand that to become a guy who's respected and a guy who's not nice, you need to have a strong mindset. And that's where it's gonna tie into you becoming a king. That's when you become a king and you become respected, and you're not gonna be the nice guy that finishes last. Okay, so it's important for you to, things like affirmations can strengthen your mindset. Things like reading books. If you are in a certain field, you need to be competent in that field. Okay, if let's say you are into software development, make sure that you know your stuff, because that's going to give you a very, very strong mindset, because that confidence is going to come from deep within, innate. That's one thing you must understand, that you need a strong mindset. And let's admit it, most nice guys that we know, they're not driven. They kind of, go about life accepting whatever life gives them. And that's a characteristics about nice guys that makes them lose, is that they're not willing to pursue their dreams, to go for their dreams at any cost. They sacrifice their dreams for everyone. They put themselves last, okay? So you need to understand that that's a nice guy trait that you need to let go of. You need to be driven. You need to pursue your goals, because let me tell you this, once you pursue your goals and you're relentless about it, people around you are gonna respect it. They're going to see that, let us not disturb this guy on his pursuit to him achieving his goals, because they can actually see that you're very, very serious about your goals. Because if you're a nice guy, if, just as an example, you've planned out your day to say, in my diary today, I have this meeting, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and someone comes and says, hey man, can you please accompany me somewhere? Because you're a nice guy, you're going to abandon what you've written in your diary and what you've planned for the day for this person. Okay, so understand that you need to be driven, right? There's times where you shouldn't be nice. If you've made it this far, then clearly you are enjoying this video and it's adding value into your life. So all I need for you is to subscribe and comment your thoughts, and make sure that you like this video. As we conclude this video, one thing about lions is that lions are leaders, hence they are called the king of the jungle. Okay, one thing about nice guys is that they're not leaders. As a guy who's going to be respected in society, you need to be a leader. Okay, you need to take initiative, you need to be decisive, because one thing about leaders is that leaders are very, very decisive. They're able to take those courageous decisions that I was talking about earlier. They're able to lead people, they're able to lead their partner. Okay, that's another trait, as I said, that nice guys don't have. They can't lead, they're scared to lead, they're scared to make mistakes. Don't be scared to make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes, and that is how we grow. Okay, so well done for staying until this far. Make sure that you're on the lookout for more of these awesome videos.